Now, I was gonna let him pay and I gave him a warning, but I was so angry with Angie, I took it out on Alistair Blue there. Didn't mean to, old boy. Didn't mean to, of course. It was, I was angry. So I gave her one good right hook and gave her one heck of a shiner. Now that I own that, now that I own that good for nothing Alistair Blue, he's gonna bend at the knee for a long time, Angie. You left him with me, and that was your fault. Now I own you both. You both belong to me. There's neither of you can get out of your contracts, so don't even think about trying to get out. See, this is what happens when you get out and leave without telling me. You don't call, you don't write. Hell, you don't even talk to my minions to tell them where you are. Tisk tisk, little spider boy. You are on all 3 strikes. Strike 1. No message from me on my phone. I have your phone number. Call it. That's what the phone is there for. 2. Not sending me any messages in the mail. You can write, you know. I've seen you write to Cherry Bomb and the others for how kindly they've treated you. And 3. Well, my henchmen tell when I send my henchmen to go get you, you don't tell the red strawberry pimp to defend you in honor and have them killed. You got 4 of my best men killed, and for that I'm gonna hold no grudge against you and Alistair Blue. As for Husk, don't worry about Husk. He's fine. My boy Vox is taking care of him as we speak. And your friend Alistair Red, he's gonna get a special surprise in the mail for him today. Can you guess what that is? Oh dear, Silk. Well, you left and came back and you sent one message. One. That really pissed me off. I know you came back 2 days early. I saw the video you put up, and I have my henchmen everywhere. You forget. Any friends you have now, it works for me. You see, you have a little spy in your group. A little bluebird, if you will. And the little bluebird told me everything 2 days ago. I had him sing like a canary, and I even managed to turn him against you. And now he's joined Team Val. He's the chip of the old block. He told me everything. It was hard to get him to talk at first, but after a few rounds of me beating him up, I got the info I needed. And he told me everything. And I know everything about you, Silk. Everything. There's nothing you can't hide from me. Nothing. Danielle? Is it? Now I know your real name. And he says you've been friends since you first started your channel. Back in 2019. Funny, that's how the show first came on the air, right? Heston Hotel came out in 2019. And you always started your channel the same year, right? Am I right? You come back and you badmouth me? Oh, no, Sugarfoot. You don't badmouth me after being missing for 4 days. You come groveling and begging at my feet for forgiveness. And then maybe, just maybe, if I have the time, I can forgive you. But then you badmouth me to know where your precious husk is? You don't badmouth me for nothing. You badmouth me again. Ow. And thanks to Alistair Blue's little potion here, I'll force this down your neck and make you human. And I'll kill you where you stand. You think I'm gonna waste my angel bullets on you? Or angel spears? Ha! I wouldn't waste them on you if you were dying. I have ways of making you pay, Angel. Don't you forget that. I always get what I want. And for the fact that he came back and you found him with a black eye and you didn't comfort him when he needed you to comfort him, for shame on you. I've heard the stories about you and Alistair Blue and how badly you treated him. He's the one who helped you out of the hotel. He's the one who took you on a date. He's the one who took care of you when you were sick. And then you bail on him without even a single goodbye. Now, thanks to you, he has a black eye and is in bed sick. Well, Sir Pence's takes care of him. And whose fault is that? And who's to blame for that little mistake? That's you. That's on you. That's not on me. But I'll tell you what, Silk Spider. You make it up to me for the next 4 days, I'll let him go. And I said I'll let Blue go. I didn't say I'd let Husk go. You want him back, Frozen? You want him back so bad, Angie? You tell that red pimp of yours to come get him. And I'll be waiting, Sugarfoot. Oh, we'll be waiting. I'm locked and loaded and I'm ready to throw hands with that raspberry pimp. You think that I'm scared of the radio demon? Oh, my, you forgetting? I am the fear. I do not fear nothing or nobody. I have an army of arsenal men ready to die and serve for me, and that includes your friend Alistair Blue. Why? Because now he's in a magic binding chains, and he can't break out of them with his own magic. Now I own you and him. He works at the bar, and you work at the pole. 2 for 2, and I'm back on top. So, the next time he asks you a question, how was your vacation? You reply saying it was good, I had a good time, but now I have to work and pay back all the money I owe for Valentino. And the fact that he got a black eye in his wrestling and you couldn't even comfort the poor boy? I know I taught you bad manners in this, Angie. It's me you hate. It's me and Vox you can't stand. But Alistair Blue has done nothing for you but pick you up and look after you. Believe me, if it was me, you were living in my place, I wouldn't even let you lick the blood from the walls. I treat you so badly, you wish you were dead again. Believe me, that man has done nothing but show you kindness from the day you saw him, from the day you left. You should be ashamed of yourself. You go on vacation and leave me with him, and what do you think was gonna happen? Sure, we were best friends, and sure, he was there when I needed company. But other than that, I used him to get to you. I played him for a sucker. He knew that. That's why we made a deal for. That's why we made the deal. And when I shook his hand and I said, may the best man win, it wasn't him. I knew he wasn't gonna win you. I knew for a fact that he only used me to get your contract. He's not gonna get it, Angie. He's never gonna get the contract. In fact, I'm gonna re-alter the contract. So if you ever leave part of hell again and you don't tell me, I am gonna kill every single one of your friends and family. Starting off with that Husk. When Vox is done with him, I'm gonna take this gun, this angel gun, put it to his temple, and blow his brains out. And you will never see him again. As for the rest of them, oh, I know you and Baggy had a thing back in the day. You see, the original script was that you and Baggy were supposed to be a couple, but the creator of the script has decided that wasn't gonna work and put Charlie and Baggy together instead. As for Alistair, I still have a weakness on him. All I have to do is shoot him with this special bullet, I don't even have to kill the boy. Show him this special book that Alistair Blue made for himself, and bang, I can make him human again. And then I'll kill him slowly. After I've tortured him for hours, that is. Ooh, and you wouldn't know what I'm gonna do. You don't want to know what I'm gonna do to Charlie if I get a hold of her. Too bad, though. I can't lay a finger on Charlie because of the devil. And Lilith, I don't want a piece of that. That's trouble I can't afford to bind. But as for Aggie and Alistair Vid, oh, you see their heads on my wall, and every time you come into the studio, all you see are them, dead, with their heads mounted on my wall. Here lays Aggie, and here lays Alistair. And every time you come in, you'll think of me. But I won't do that. And I won't have us killed. As long as you two keep serving me, you'll be fine. And hell, your friend Alistair Blue did a hell of a job today. He made me 2,000 grand easy. That's more money you've made in a week. He made that in 2 weeks. A lot more than that. I'm sat in my office counting the money that I've never even had before. I'm counting so much money that I'm thinking about upgrading the studio, making it a nice golden palace, not this bricks piece of crap like that it is now. Make it 10 times better. We'll be able to get so much money. We can get money from the rich, and hell, we can get from the upper class, and then I could take you across the world and back again. We could have a jet. We could have it all, Angie. You just need to keep doing your thing and be working for me. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do, because I'm telling you to do. Don't push me, Angie, because I got a little something for you to put on your head to make you as beating as a lovely little kitten. And when this thing goes in your head, all you'll know is 3 things: loyalty, respect, and power. And when you remember those words, you'll remember nothing else. I will make sure that Vox removes all your memories that you've ever had at the Harrison Hotel. And you'll forget everyone except for me, Vox, and probably even Blue that you've known the rest of your life. All faded memories. Just like that. Now, I know you don't want that. I know you don't want it. As for Hooks, my boys are gonna have a real fun time beating the piss out of him. See you around, Angie. See you around. If I were you, though, I'd sure as hell take care of Angel. If I was you, though, I'd sure as hell take care of Alistair Blue. Anything Alistair Blue wants, you give it to him. He wants a hug, you give it to him. He wants a kiss, you give it to him. He wants to take you out on a date, you do it. Because that's what I'm paying you for. And as soon as he rests up and he's better, you take him out on the best day of his life. And then you tell him to his face, and you lie, and you say that you love him no matter what, and you are ready to die for him. Because if you don't, Angie, you're gonna find Husk's head mounted on my wall. And whenever time you see that head, I want you to forget all. I want you to remember all the pain that you caused me and Alistair Blue. All the times you've called him names, everything you've put him through. You used him to get him out. You used him to get you out of the hotel, and you couldn't spend a few moments with the boy? I don't think so. Hey boss, what should we do with this Husker? Take him in the back and give him a few more beatings. Make sure that Angie knows her place. As for Alistair Blue, you're not gonna be able to hear from him for a while, because he's in too much pain. My boys broke his ribs and gave him a black eye. Oh, but Angie, they could do so much more to Alistair Blue. They could do so much more. Please, Angie, push me again. And I promise you that both